Oops. All right. We are live, I guess. Yes, we are live. We are live here at Rock Fantasy in Middletown, New York. We're having kind of a record store day here, and we got one of our loyal viewers who just drove down from Corning, New York. Yep. David, what's going on, David?
Not much. Just here to check you guys out, check the store out.
There you go. So it's your first time ever at Rock Fantasy?
Oh, yeah, my first time ever at Rock Fantasy.
So, and you haven't even, because he just walked in, so he hasn't even really had much of a chance to kind of walk around. So just to give you a little lay of the land, if you're into pinball, it starts here, it goes all the way down. It's like a labyrinth that goes all the way to the back. CDs are here and there and back there. We've got all sorts of cool, like, figures and things. I don't know if folks can see that.
You do have a couple fans.
See that? Oh, look who's here. Steve Keeler's in the house.
We're live.
We're live. What's going on? I'm just kind of explaining the lay of the land.
Can you have the music on?
I don't know. Are folks, how tall are you? I'm only 5'9", so I'm not that tall.
How tall am I?
Yeah. What's up, people? Can you guys hear us okay? Just a pulse check on everybody who's in the chat.
I got turned down.
Can you hear us good? I know you can probably hear the mute as well, but as long as you can hear us talking, that's cool.
What's your favorite topping on pizza?
Yes. Who's that?
That's all we are.
Oh,
Random question.
Yeah, we got all the vinyls over there. Okay. Like I said, the CDs everywhere, and shirts everywhere.
Yeah. Black light posters everywhere.
Yep. Pinball machines everywhere. Awesome store. Yeah, it's great. It's taking a while to kind of get through.
Yep. What do you got? Vinyl here too?
I got the new Triumph. Going with the new vinyl release of Allied Force.
Oh, what, did you get that in the mail?
No, the Greg.
They hooked you up?
It's four different colors. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so we got that.
I haven't listened up in years.
So everybody look in here. Colored vinyl, new Triumph, Allied Forces reissue.
Do you like bands like Eternal Champion or Summerlands? Eternal Champion, I've heard of.
Summerland's pretty good.
Yeah. What about Tower? Icarus, Thor. We just had Tower here. I think Tower is playing Eternal Champion. I wish you could visit Rock Fantasy. I live far away. Big music fan.
If you're from Texas, Immolation.
Immolation, I saw last night.
Does anybody have any questions for David? He's one of our viewers. He made it into.
Yeah, he's our new star.
Look at that. What do we got? Eternal Champion and Summerlands played in Philly last night. Very nice.
Oh, with Tower. Tower played with
Tower plays well.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Have you guys heard of black gaze metal? I have not. What is black gaze metal? There's like all sorts of different kind of metal. I don't know. He hosts a contest where a winner gets to go to Rock Fantasy. Well, it depends on where they're from, because if they're from like Beijing, that could be kind of difficult. Yeah, Steve's got a great store here. Yeah. Great store. So what's everybody doing today? Obviously, you're not at Rock Fantasy, but it's people are starting to filter in. So Kyle is here as well. Look at this. What's up, Kyle? Made the trek down from the Albany area. Wow. See that? We got people coming. Well, it is only 1:15, so am I going to listen to that Triumph from iHover? Well, I don't have a turntable, so I'm personally not going to. I did save myself a copy, though. Like I said, I have like maybe a handful of vinyl at home that I've had for a million years. Very few, but I'm definitely going to save that. Say hello to Kyle. Kyle's in the house. Hey. We got Kyle and David, 2C Tranquility fans. Comes to drive down. Yeah. Pretty cool. Nice shirt. Unleashing the East. Very cool. So, yeah, we're just kind of sitting here and having some fun at Rock Fantasy for the afternoon. So if you are anywhere in the area within, an hour or so drive, come on down.
Best concert you've seen in your life?
Best concert I've seen in my life. Wow. It's definitely not Guns N' Roses. I don't know. Probably one of the most mind-blowing shows I think I've seen was King Crimson at Radio City Music Hall right before the pandemic. That was amazing. But also Rainbow and the Scorpions at Madison Square Garden in 1982 or 3. That was on the Straight Between the Eyes Blackout tour. So I guess that was 82. That was amazing. That has been my favorite show for a long, long time. But that King Crimson concert at Radio City was amazing. 50th anniversary show.
What's my favorite band? Oh, jeez. I'd say Blue Oyster Cult. I've been a fan of theirs since I was 16.
Kyle, your favorite band?
I don't know if I have one right now.
No? Or a couple? Well, a couple.
It's hard.
It's tough.
Then I'd say Dream Theater for me.
Dream Theater, there you go. Bill Gallucci, come on down from there. What's up, man? We're live.
Hello. How you doing?
Bill Gallucci's in the house. Bill's a local Bill, and I go back,
80s.
yeah, 40 years. Yeah. Also a fan of the channel. Bill, what's your favorite band?
Live or just in general?
Yeah.
Growing up was Kiss.
Kiss? Still?
Y&T. Man.
I was going to say, yeah. We got Y&T, Kiss, Blue Oyster Cult. Everybody knows what my favorite bands are. Kyle's still thinking about it. So.
I think ever since discovering SOT, it's been harder to pick a favorite.
This is so much. Yeah, I know it can be a little dark. That's because there's no direct light above the stage. Is there any way you can turn it? You got any light you can turn on up here? Or is this basically all?
It's dark in
Yeah.
there. Dark.
We're basically getting a light from behind us and stuff. So like
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, these lights don't come up.
Okay.
I don't think I can get to them.
That's fine. You're okay. That's fine. Who's going to see Merciful Fate this week? Anybody? Or in the next couple of weeks? Last time I was day drinking, 2 weeks ago at the Exhumed 24-hour Hearthon, I started drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't do that too often. I don't do that at all anymore.
What's that?
Drinking and day drinking.
Day drinking?
That was morning drinking, actually. Cool shirt, Steve.
We don't have lights. We're in the arcade part, buddy.
Yeah, that's Immolation, by the way. That's Steve's shirt right
But it's from last night's show.
there. Yep. Priest is coming to San Antonio. Nice.
Priest with the Mighty Queen Drake opening up.
Saw that show in Albany.
Yeah, I was in Connecticut.
Okay.
What's up, bro? How you doing? You want to be on TV? Now, is this you can record this? And put
It's
this
live
up?
right now.
Oh, it's live.
Yep.
So it stays.
Yep.
You may get
Greetings from Miami.
copyright problem, but if you put it up, you just can't monetize
Yeah,
it.
whatever. No big deal. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that.
Are there any rare
Jose,
records?
what's going on, Jose? Are there any rare records here? I'm sure there are.
Might
right?
be a couple.
Yeah, might be.
You have to come look. Greetings from Miami. I wish I was in Miami.
Nice. We got Rochester.
Actually, Miami, you've got Metallica tomorrow night with Raven.
My brother lives in Tampa.
Randy is flying down there today.
Oh, yeah?
Metallica's playing the Hard Rock Hotel
For
for the Johnny Zazula
Oh, yeah.
and Raven's opening up. Blue Oyster Cult's up here next week on Saturday night at Sugarloaf.
Yeah, sure.
You going to that? I thought you were buying us all tickets. I heard it's real cheap.
Yeah, I heard some. I just saw them over here. Yeah, last December. I was gonna
I'll
go.
be back and forth.
When Immolation went off last night,
Yeah.
they played Career of Evil.
Oh, really?
Sounded really good. But whoever was spinning the music between the bands last night was mostly like 70s,
Oh,
like
really?
UFO. And it sounded good, though. It's a good
Going with
mixture.
that.
Where's the original Chris Allo? Who knows where Chris
Chris
Allo
Allo is heading to Pennsylvania once again for another film festival. That's where Chris Allo is. It's a triple feature in 3D.
He likes
I think.
movies more than me.
Friday the 13th, the original movie, Jaws, and Amityville Horror, I believe is what's playing.
Pete, did you see the BOC show at Sony Hall?
Car, that guy.
I did not. No, Tyler, I did not. What's
Chris Allo's got to have a coffee pot in his car or something.
He doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. He
Red
doesn't
Bull
love
or
soda. Yeah, just he's a
Yeah.
soda guy, yeah.
Blackfoot Wishamel. I saw Blackfoot Seogo tour where I saw Blackfoot a couple times back in the day.
Blackfoot here in Middletown, back in Chris Caffrey opened up for him back in
Where was that?
JB's. 84.
What? I must have been there. I forgot about that.
84, they say. Auntie with
Yeah, Chris has best rants.
Steve, what's your favorite BOC album?
Agents of Fortune.
David, your favorites? BOC album.
I have to go with Secret Treaties.
That's my favorite.
I'll go with the live one. The live one.
Which one?
Yeah, they got so many.
Enchanted.
Oh, yeah.
This person,
Your favorite
the
DLC
crazy
album?
Disney person, listened to the Ronnie James
Agents?
Dio era Black Sabbath for the first time recently, and it was mind blowing. Yes, I saw those Black Sabbath tours of Heaven and Hell and the Mob Rules tour. To the crazy Disney person
Oh, is he just listening to Dio era
for the
stuff?
first time.
Wow.
So he's either young or
Yeah,
like
I would imagine that would be a mind-blowing experience.
Chris is at a Hooters festival. We need some chicken wings then, Chris. Yeah, sad that the sword is not
I know,
longer
yeah,
banned, but
weird. They
maybe
waited till like right after they got off the tour, and then that's it. Yeah.
maybe they'll get back together. They're young yet.
Thank you, Lance. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's like losing a child.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get over this. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna see Queen Drag. Make sure you get in there early and get in your seats for Queen Drag. Great set. I saw them, and I almost think they almost stole the show from Priest that night.
They go on right on time, too.
Yeah.
Saw the quote.
They're firing all cylinders right now.
BOC was supported in UK last week by Cats in Space. I saw that BOC was opening up for Deep Purple in Europe too.
So the Sword is going to release a new album. I'm assuming that's already been worked on, or are they going to do the album and then that's it? I wonder. I haven't heard that.
Hey man, fly me to Hawaii. I'll come visit you instead. You don't have to come here. I'll bring you a shirt.
We'll bring stuff with us, right?
You got to buy a ticket for Bill Gallucci though too.
Well, I gotta
Just
hold
don't.
it,
He'll get mad if you play Ghost or Sabaton.
right?
It is a good album.
Yeah, it is. That's right. There is another Sword. I don't know if I've ever listened to that. The band was around a while ago.
Gary, I think we'll do this again. This is a lot of fun. Now that we're out of the pandemic, we can actually be in the same room again. And maybe we'll do a Christmas thing around and do a little concert or something if we can work it out.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen. There is
Rick Labonte, yay!
Hey, Rick.
Rick, what's going on, Rick? Yeah, there's all sorts of photographs floating around of like Soundcheck with Priest all playing together. KK and Rob on the same stage, and yeah.
Queen Drag is not a tribute to Queen and Sacred Right.
Yeah.
There is a Queen tribute playing within walking distance to the shop tonight called Absolute Queen. I'm not familiar with it.
Maybe they will.
What time's that start?
Absolute Queen is 8 p.m. Are you going to go?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know if he can't make it. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing.
Steve, what's your favorite pinball machine?
My favorite old pinball machine is the classic Kiss, or maybe tied with Gorgar. The favorite new one is the Godzilla Stern.
Who wins it all in Phoenix tomorrow, Steve?
I don't know. I don't watch NASCAR. I do watch racing a lot, as you probably follow me. I'm more into the dirt track. I'll be at a dirt track race tomorrow. Yeah, Rick Labonte is a rock star. He was here in person. He had people signing autographs and Rock Fantasy and everything. He was a rock star that day.
What's that?
Not a rock star every day. We'll see you at Merciful Fate, Paul. You'll be in Brooklyn or Philadelphia? I'll be at both. Sacred Reich did an in-store here for Surf Nicaragua, guys. It's a super strike. What's my best seller at the moment? What? Records, Peter? Cushion?
What's that?
My best seller at the moment. I don't know what. It could be many things we sell, but my best selling record at the moment. Here, let me look and I'll look around and decide. It's pretty across the board right now.
Billy Strings. I've heard Billy Strings is amazing. I have an old friend who goes to see Billy Strings whenever he plays out on like the West Coast. She lives in Colorado. So, how much is it, Steve? How much is an LP in your shop? Like
An LP?
I guess they're all
I mean, it could be anything from $20 to $40, depending on the band. If you're asking what the best-selling metal records in here from the last couple months, I would say Ozzy Osbourne.
The new one?
Yeah, the new Ozzy we sold a ton of. The new Megadeth we sold a ton of. The new Goat War we sold a ton of. We sold out of. What was the other one? Let me look around. I got it on top of my head a minute ago.
Ah,
What about the new Queen?
Oh, we sold a ton of the Tower record too.
what guitar amp do I use at home? I have a small 20-watt Marshall. What is it, the MG? Oh no, 15. I'm sorry, MGB 15. Yeah, I wish I used it more, but I don't play a hell of a lot. But I also have a Fender Blues Junior, and I have a Orange Crush 21 amp. So I got a couple small little amps at home. I don't really play much. The new Magnet is so overpriced on vinyl. I don't buy vinyl, so I'm sure a lot of the new vinyl is overpriced. Yeah, Sacred Reich did do an install here a long time ago.
So, like a year and a half. I guess I'm good for a little.
Rich Brother says, I'm going to buy an SOT shirt right now because I'm drunk already waiting for the Vols to beat UGA. Well, thank you for buying a shirt. Here's the brand new one in case you guys haven't seen it. Very, very cool.
Yeah, you can't buy vinyl for $3.99 unless it's used, Thomas.
Yeah.
And even then, you're not going to get anything real cool. Oh, Paul, you were hearing about the IMO. Kind of cool. I got the IMO shirt and I saw him last night.
Am I fluent in Scottish yet?
No.
Not quite.
What does your wife think of your CD collection, Peter?
No.
Does she think that you're out of hand?
Oh, of course. She hates it.
I think you should start buying vinyl right now. I'm gonna give them a free record player right now. It's like giving someone free drugs.
Exactly. I would have no. First of all, I would have no place to
two
put it.
records and a free record player. Look,
I already kept one at home. I don't know why. I just kept it because it's cool.
see what? Imagine if he got into vinyl. He'd come here once a week and drop a couple $100. He has to review everything on vinyl.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's not going to happen. What was my first guitar? Other than so my first real guitar, because I had a piece of shit guitar I bought at a yard sale once. But no, my first real guitar was a BC Rich, son of a bitch, hot pink guitar, electric guitar. That was the first real guitar I had, which was very cool. I had it through most of the 80s. Trying to get the stand so we get some light. There we go. Let's see. What's up, Paul? What's going on? Thank you, Rick Dixter. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not actually selling the albums, Jerry, but if you go to triumphmusic.com, that's where they're selling all the new vinyl reissues of all different colored vinyl. Yeah, what I have two of these left today. We used to just giveaways here in the store, but Fender Squire Strat 94, nice. Never Surrender's going back to vinyl. I wouldn't be surprised, Robert. What's going on? Yeah, because they've done I believe the first album in Allied Forces is what they've done so far. Have I ever had a PV G90? No, but I had a PV back in the day. That was good. I enjoyed that. But yeah, I haven't had a PV in a million years. Steve's new nickname should be Lighthouse. Every time he appears in the video, the image gets brighter. Yeah, it's probably because of his hair, right? So that's why I'm trying to stand in the spot where we get some light because it's pretty dark back here. We're like right on the edge of the music room and the pool room.
Here, we got a special guest. He's my Saturday and Sunday store clerk and store manager.
Cyber World. How are you all out
Frank,
there?
everyone.
Say hi to Frank,
He's
everybody.
never been on the Hudson Valley Squares or Rock Fantasy YouTube channel. He's not a big Zoomer guy.
But he's on right now.
So what are you buying today at Rock Fantasy? He's buying every new vinyl I have. He's getting into vinyl. Nice.
Rick, I'm buying a couple of Godzilla shirts, a Pink Floyd shirt, and a Grateful Dead live CD and the new Tower CD. So
Yeah. Hey, Frankie, somebody wrote. Yo, Frank, see the right things. You can read what's up. You guys can go to rockfantasy.com. We do sell
Hello,
some vinyl.
everybody.
If you want a Rock Fantasy shirt, we can sell you shirts. You can even
do you have any
direct message me.
Do you have any brand new vinyl that came in recently on the show?
Yeah, what do we have?
Pull a couple things, Frank. Cool Def Leppard shirt. We sell that shirt here.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Frank needs glasses.
You know, some of these guys are expected to go. So we have to stay. I don't think I'm going home. I'm tired.
If it was almost Queen, I would definitely be gone.
I'm
But
sure it'll be fun.
I don't know who Absolute Queen is. I was out until 3 in the morning and I'm getting up early to go to Philadelphia in the morning.
I hear you. Robert, congrats on retirement, Robert. Very cool.
Maiden concert, I'll answer for Pete. It was epic.
Yeah, it was good. Was probably my favorite Maiden show I've seen of the last bunch of tours.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I love looking.
They're all good, yeah, but I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, no, that's
All right, what do we got,
I
Frank?
got some stuff that is new
Show
in
'em
the
off.
store. All right here we have a copy of Heavy Temple's album. Some awesome sludgy stoner metal from Philadelphia,
They
Pennsylvania.
played our Halloween.
They
bash
came last week and rocked Middletown.
Awesome
This band is gonna go places. It's an awesome listen.
We had a party in the shop till 3 a.m. From midnight to 3. We were here with all the bands and drinking beers.
A good
What do
time.
we got there?
We got some Stormbringer. What is that? Like heavy death metal?
There's a Storm Ruler.
Storm Ruler. I'm sorry.
Sacred Rites and Black Magic. I'm not that familiar with them, but I think some of our customers are. I'm not. If you guys on there have heard of this band, fill us in. Something that just came in this week. It kind of looks like black metal to me by the.
It does. That's what I would say.
What do we got? The new.
We got the new Exhumed.
death metal.
That is definite death metal.
As you can see.
Straight up Bill Valley.
Yep, right there. Came in. And we got Mob Rules
Back
back
in stock.
on vinyl.
The reissue.
The classic Mob Rules from the Dio era of Black Sabbath. A great listen.
This is like show and tell.
It is.
They can put that back.
Steve, how many square foot you got in the store here?
1,800 around.
Wow. It's a big store, guys. Really big store.
Now, if any of you are in the area would like to come out, probably can't read. I guess you can.
Yeah.
Our anniversary for the store, we had one over the summer, but we were catching up with the pandemic. 37 years today. That's why Pete's here. Thank you, Pete. We have All Out War, local national act, been around for years. New York hardcore.
Local legends.
Morpheus
we call them.
Descends, who are out in Texas, I believe, this week or next weekend. Local death metal band. We have Winter Nights, who plays almost all the gigs in New York City, opening up for nearly everyone. And local band, the Coptic Engorger. We're doing a Flip-Off Hunger pinball tournament here in the store that weekend. And also, you are hoping to bring some non-perishable food items to the event, because we're trying to raise some food items for the food kitchen. Soup kitchen. I can't hardly talk here. I was out too late last week. But, and then we have this week we have a show here in Middletown. We built a venue in town at Quinspins, and this week we have Wrath of Typhon, Abuse Ritual, and Vicious Blade from Pittsburgh. So we have 3 bands. These are free shows right now. So if you're in the Middletown area, Black Friday is also Record Store Day. So if you want to come into town that day, we have a concert that's free, and we have Record Store Day. We might have some of the bands hanging around and trying to get things going here. What would you do if you won $1 billion? I would buy something on the beach, but the store would look forever, even when I'm gone. It'd be like Kiss. I'll have a guy that looks like me that comes and runs it. Like Gene Simmons is going there.
If I won
Pete,
a
did you
bill,
make a review on the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album?
no, I'm not a fan. Sorry, guys. If I won $1 billion, I would retire from my day job and do Sea of Tranquility full time,
And you
just for
and
fun.
you wouldn't even have to do it if you didn't want to.
I wouldn't have to, but I would because I love
You'd
it.
probably open up a giant husky rescue.
Probably.
Yeah. Just something with dogs.
Yes.
Is there in New York a big metal community? In New York City, yes. There is. I'm about 60 miles north of the city. There's a smaller metal community here, but in New York City, there's a pretty big metal scene. My daughter works in a pharmacy. She's punching lottery tickets every time at the store with that $1.5 billion. You better go run and get one.
I know. Guys, I haven't bought a lottery ticket ever in my life.
Never, ever?
Never, ever.
Wow.
Just so you know.
This guy's getting some right now.
Well, speaking of Maiden, here we go. Yeah, we're doing well, Metal Melody.
When's the newest show coming up? The latest show in Middletown?
If we won $1 billion, I'd open up a venue in town. I kind of did that already, but we could do a real proper one.
Steve loves Marduk, by the way.
Marta, oh, hell yeah. Hell. would you do even if you factor? What would you do if you're on the channel and straight your patch comes through?
That's right, Rich. Because this is what I love to do. So, yeah, no, we're about an hour and 15 minutes north of New York City. So,
Well, I mean, we're in suburbs, and my
Yeah.
neighbors all work in the city. This is like
Hour
a
to the GW.
suburb, hour to GW. Yep. Metro North comes right here. You share birthdays with Adrian Smith. Somebody writes something.
So yeah, we're just kind of hanging here. So maybe what we'll do is we got all afternoon, so we might come back on a little later for you with you guys. So if you don't mind. So why do you think UFO wasn't even bigger than they were in the U.S.? Good question. I don't think if you look at like the history of the record label Chrysalis, very few of those rock bands got really, really huge. I think it had a lot to do with them. I think it also had a lot to do with the fact they had a lot of changing members and different guitar players, and I think there's a lot of factors there. A lot of factors there. And I don't know, they during the '80s. I mean, they toured here, but they weren't relentlessly touring here.
I saw him.
In the '70s, yeah. I think like
I'm
after
open
that.
for Ozzy in the 80s.
Yeah.
Once, so that-
But those '80s albums didn't really get any radio play here. They weren't really pushed by the
Hellfest.
label.
Oh yeah. Francis, Hellfest is amazing. We were jealous of that in the States because we get crappy metal fests in the States. We only get like radio bands, or like bands that hot topic picks it. And
Yeah.
we get just that. We don't get the Hellfest variety, which is amazing. I mean, that's like a marathon of everything, Hellfest.
Yep, it is.
Everybody plays. Like Kiss is headline in one stage and Dark Funeral's playing the other. Like, you
Ryan
don't get anything
Setzer.
like that here. Maybe Pete will run a fest. If you win your $1 billion, you run a fest like that right here in the fairground.
Maybe.
It'll be like Pardo Fest.
Pardo Fest.
You'd have to do something.
It's a bad name though, because nobody knows who I am.
Pardo. They do it here. How about Aloe Fest?
Aloe Fest?
Free cheesesteaks for everyone.
SOT Fest.
Cheesesteaks,
No, there's no
pasta,
Billy
and
Squire
horror.
album ranking. I don't have enough Billy Squire albums to do an album ranking. I like a couple of his early ones, but that's about it. Brian Setzer, really good guitar player. I'm not like much of a fan of like that style of music, but he's got that Christmas CD, the orchestra, Brian Setzer orchestra CD that I enjoy quite a bit around the holidays. Yeah, he is a great guitar player for sure. Let's see. Oh, you got a good deal for the Moth T-shirt? Nice, William. Yeah, Amazon was running some really nice specials on that early on. Taylor Swift concert tickets? Yeah, Mark, I don't know what to tell you. She's obviously not. You're not doing a good enough job. Get her to listen to real music. But yeah, kids love that stuff. What do you All right, so we're going to take a break from recording here and then live streaming. So we will probably pop back on if we get more people in here in a little bit. So if you guys are around this afternoon, look for another live feed from us. All right. So thanks, guys, for joining us here at Rock Fantasy, and we'll see you in a bit, hopefully. Bye-bye.